Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. We're gonna play some more Alaskan road trekkers. So we got a nice little skin here for All Hallows Eve. It's pretty nice looking, honestly. I just got it now at one of the truck stops or the repair shops. Look pretty nice, and I think we might actually have rain because it's looking pretty wet, unless it just passed. We're gonna go and get our haul. Hope you guys are doing well. Thank you to Road Studio and Green Man Gaming Publishing for the game code. We pulled out our Thrustmaster. I don't know if that's what she said or not, but we fished it out of the closet and we're able to strap it. We just pulled out the drawer basically, and was able to get it running. It's still kind of awkward. I'm not really used to it, and apparently it has some sort of issue because the steering wheel kind of twitches a little bit, but it is what it is. But at least now it should keep the hands a little more steady than how it was looking in the other video with the gamepad. Less like this the whole time. Hopefully it rains a little harder. It's been kind of drizzling when I got to the workshop, so I'm hoping it rains a little harder. I mean, for your sake in the video, possibly not my sake in driving. And I lowered from epic to high settings. Doesn't look super terrible, but maybe it kind of does a little better with the paging. I feel like this game needs a lot more optimization to kind of run a little more efficiently, and hopefully this will, turning down the settings a little bit, maybe will keep it from texture popping and all that fun stuff that breaks immersion. We'll see. Alright, so we gotta go to the Osiris place here. Thinking it might be gas station. Oh, is this the one that's a pain in the ass to get that I was just talking about in the other video? It is. Oh no. And we're doing this first person. Oh no. I think this is the location. We'll go talk to the guy. It was like 10 hours for I think like 8,000 was the trip. Yeah. Oh no. Oh no. The first time we're trying with a steering wheel that I haven't used in, God, I don't even remember how long. Oh, this is, oh, this is gonna be interesting. This is that haul that I was talking about in the last episode. That was doesn't feel easy. Feels kind of brutal, if I could be honest. Very tight quarters here, and because we've done this before, we're backing up. We're preparing for it. Yeah, so basically it's like there. This is gonna be interesting. It's a very tight fit, and this camera angle is probably gonna suck about halfway through, because as soon as we get near the tarps and probably the poles, pipes, it's gonna want to zoom out and act all twitchy and wonky. And I don't think I have a camera angle for the other side. We have like no eyes on this. We are going blind. Well, I mean, we're not gonna hit the pipes at least. Probably maybe want to go a little wider. I don't know if we're anywhere near it. Oh, this is not helping at all. I think we overshot it a little bit. I don't want to gun it because we can't really see a good camera angle here. Oh, this camera angle sucks. I might actually have to go third person just so I can see what the hell I'm doing. Can't really see anything. It's gonna be like a 45-minute video of just me trying to get this load. If we could see from this camera angle, maybe we could hitch it. Nope, a little too far. We'll see how much of this gets in the video. Oh, we're still kind of going blind too. Going on the curve, which is just gonna make this even harder of a turn to get out here. If they get in that little circle to try to get like not even yellow. And we're almost there too. Yeah, this thing, I remember it took me a bit to try to finagle this thing in. Oh, we're like there. Why is it turning yellow? Why did that stay yellow? So it's like, are we really that off? It's gonna be that picky? Man, this is gonna be hell. There we go. Really? This is gonna be fun here. Like a roll into it. Hopefully we get to it. Yes. Oh god. This is the hell one. This is exactly. I'm hoping you're enjoying my misery right now. I do like the detail on this truck skin. It's really nice. Too bad it's lost in this hell of a trailer positioning. Man, I feel like I jinxed myself talking about this one. Like, I talked it for like half a second. I don't even know if it's in a part of the video that I even kept. But yes, this is so far. It says easy. I question what is easy about this. Like, look at this shit, man. Like, you can't go back because you got the cement blocks there. And then you got this shit right here. Like, can I even go back? I can't even go. I have to like jump. I literally have to jump over this stuff. I think we can go back a little bit. Go back a little. Oh, we're like hugged. We're like literally on that. I don't even know if we could go back. We have room to go back. But, and I think our logbook is here. Oh, why can't we look down? Yeah, oh, okay, that's nice. That must be a new feature. Not being able to look down. Let's see if we could go back a little bit here. Not damaging anything. Now we gotta like turn the shit out of this corner. And then even this final turn is really not that easy. Man, this is just nightmare hall. Oh, of course I pressed the wrong button in the middle of my turn. I think that'll help. What a hell of a beginning. I'm assuming we have to go that way. Like, the directions in this game are really still not the most intuitive. Not as good as ATS yet. I think we got lucky. We kind of guessed it. Alright, we're on the road. Finally. It only took us like 10 minutes. 10 frustrating minutes. We managed to do it, and this time I don't think we damaged the trailer at all, which is more impressive than the first time I did this. We did a lot more damage on the trailer, and now we can actually show you the rain too, which is actually really nice. Let's turn on the wipers so we can actually see. Let's not make this worse of a trip than it has to be. Gonna be, I think the first one we did, what was like 8 or 9 hour trip. I don't remember exactly. So we'll see my guy's fatigue level on this one, and time wise on how we're gonna do. I feel like we're chasing fog right now. Yeah, I hope we get rain for a significant amount of time on this, so we can kind of showcase what that looks like in the haul. Hope you guys are doing well, and it's been a long start. I was not really anticipating that would be the one, the questionable easy air quotes. But happy Halloween. I plan on dropping this either Monday or Tuesday when it's Halloween. I feel like, being that they kind of did like a little update for Halloween stuff, I think it'd be a little appropriate. Kind of a nice thing. I think I'm gonna post this and what I normally would post on Saturday. Oh, nice headlights. The man has never seen headlights before. Post State of Decay instead of being on Saturday. We're gonna do it on Tuesday, and then we'll figure something else out for the weekend. Hope you guys are doing well and enjoying this. I think I put a poll up earlier in the week that we might do like a game of the, probably like 1 day a week, might do like a sim game. We'll see how it goes. So this could maybe constitute as this week's sim game, but that doesn't mean we're just gonna do one. We could do multiples if we wanted to. I mean, I'm kind of making the rules as we go along, so I still want to go back in Forever Skies. I know they did an update. I want to check that out to see what's different, so I might actually... Oh, we gotta go a little slower here. Don't want to damage our rig. And I can't really see because of the side mirrors. But yeah, I want to get back into that, and I'm feeling like we might restart it just for... It's been a while. It might actually serve us good to restart it and refamiliarize with everything instead of just going cold and where we left off. But yeah, I'm curious to see what they've changed. We weren't as far on the recording on the channel recording. My personal recording I was, so that one I definitely probably have to restart because I probably changed a whole lot. We should do brights, maybe. Can't really see anything. Very foggy out. This is one of those terrible nights where it's rainy and it's foggy, so visibility is horrible. But I mean, it's a game showcasing you what the differences are. A little frame rate hiccup there. We'll see. We'll see if we see a lot more lights. Not just headlights, but like building lights and structures, being that it's nighttime now. See something far in the distance over there. I don't know what it is. It could just be like a reflection on the looks side of something. Something's glaring on the floor. I don't think we needed to use blinker. We still have we're still on the road. I mean, it's not that far. We only got, what, 470 miles to go. That's not super terrible. I think it's manageable. Should be able to do it. But then the shitty part though is the cement truck. Oh no, it's the dump truck. Our guy will start to yawn shortly. It was a massive pain in the butt, and I think it was more user error than anything, trying to get this thing to go. I kept on going back and forth. I kind of wish this game had some sort of fast travel to like points of interest that you've been to that you can fast travel to, or fast travel to a particular shop. Would be nice. Like, I understand it's a sim, but you know, at the same time, I mean, have some shortcuts. So it was like I wasted a lot of time bouncing back and forth from like the gas station to the workshop, missing a lot of things. At first I thought maybe I could shortcut changing out the oil at the workshop, save a couple dollars by buying oil at the gas station. So then I went back to the gas station to realize that like my oil was maybe like 85%. So I don't know if it was the filter that was going bad or something. I don't know. So then I went to the workshop and it boosted the filter from like 15% to like 56. So I'm like, oh, screw it. I'm here second time. So might as well fix it 100% and be on my way. So now like my guy's like plenty stocked on coolant and oil. He's got oil for the rest of his life right now, which is horrible. I'm gonna have to eat like my trail mix because I don't think this game has a drop feature yet. Not that I know of. So my guy's probably gonna die because he can't figure out how to drop oil, which is probably a terrible thing. I hope that they kind of fix this because he's got no more pockets apparently. My guy's gonna literally die. Oh, this guy's slamming his brakes for no goddamn reason. Well, like, what the hell was that? It's a cross street. No one's crossing in front of you. Why? Now you fly-lined me. Yeah, his pockets are completely full, and apparently, like, a battery is gonna take up room. His flashlight and camera. I made terrible mistakes were made in the beginning of this. I got a lot of useless shit, and I really wish that like we can get rid of it. Like, throw it somewhere, put it on the like the floorboard. Is it here? No. Is it? That's not where we're going. This is really safe. Just kind of go backwards, not even look. That's not a road, is it? That's a road? It's like a speed bump, like right there. Is this a road? That looked like an entrance to a store. The hell? Oh, it's a bridge. Why is there a speed bump at the foot? That's so weird to me. Like, you would expect maybe a stop sign or something there. Not like a speed bump. Very odd. But who knows? Never been to Alaska. I don't know how accurate that is. We'll try to take this easy on these dirt roads. I do like that the game does not look like shit on high level. I think the only thing I have remaining on Epic. Oh, great. Tree obstacles. Maybe it was the side of the road. I hope that thing goes away, though. They probably still haven't fixed that. I'm pretty, like, why every time I record, when I do offline stuff, never have fallen tree issues. Every time I record, though, it remains. That's fun. Just a reminder that there's a fallen tree ahead, which is, and it's not even a tree that like is in front of us. It's probably on the side of on the shoulder somewhere. And we can't find, I'm not gonna get out of my truck and go search for a tree just to cut it down. Hopefully we do come across a tree that we can stop for and cut down, and maybe will remove that, because that's a little bit annoying. Is it still raining? Can't really tell. Like the side mirrors still look like they're still see a little moisture building up on the window, on the windshield. Let it bulk up a little bit and see how the visibility looks. I do like how it hits on American Truck Simulator. Yeah, it's unfortunate. It would be nice if it wasn't as foggy. Like, it looks like it's lighting up a little bit, but definitely still a hindrance in terms of the beauty of what this game could be. Because a lot of the fog, like you're playing like the old Spyro the Dragon days, where that fog is really just kind of mutes the draw distance. I don't know if we can overtake this dude. I don't know how far that truck, well, it looks like an SUV in front. Probably let's put our wipers back on. Let's take it. I don't know if it's gonna go in an angle or not. Oh, this guy's going plenty slow. I don't know. Is that traffic going the other way? He is. Alright, he's going our direction. So we could pass this. I get a lot of bad luck here where like it's like almost like a near head-on collision every time I do this when I leapfrog multiple. I try not to. And this is also the reason why I do low traffic. Because, I mean, they can get in your way and they don't drive super aggressive, which I kind of appreciate, to be honest. I think ATS and games like Grand Theft Auto, they drive a little bit, like, unhinged. So I kind of adjusting to grandparent traffic here. I'm sure he's probably making a right turn there anyway, but we'll still pass him. Hopefully he doesn't come to bite us. Oh, it's gonna be one of those, isn't it? Wow, we're just gonna take it. We can't afford to completely fly line in the middle. Man, that is such bullcrap right there. The road on the GPS does not make it seem like barely. Like if you look at it now, you can kind of see that it's a different road, but from what we were looking at before, when your little GPS marker goes over it, did not look like it was the difference. It looked like it was just kind of going on the bend like we're doing now. And honestly, I should have probably recognized that, because that looks like a familiar left turn that we make often. We're probably heading towards like what, Valdez. Let's take a peek real quick, see where we're heading to. I don't think we looked. Yeah, we're going pretty low. I keep on calling it Valdez. Yeah, it is Valdez. Yeah, so we're going kind of like near the loading docks. So sort of like, almost like where we started in the first video. This truck does not like this area. All the uphills really you never want to stop in this area unless you absolutely have to. At least like the starter truck. If you could get another truck that has way more power that you can go up these, then by all means. But the starter truck does not have the sustained power without a trailer to make it over these hills very smoothly. But yeah, this is kind of interesting. This is basically, it's like we almost went a big 360 in a way, because we are essentially heading back from where we started in the last in the first video. We were leaving Valdez and then went I guess north on the other side of the map. So we are now heading down south the same way that we went to Valdez before we recorded. I think we're done raining. I was hearing the windshield wipers going wow, wow. There's a green silo. 25 here. Or 55 now. I am super happy that like we got a little bit of rain. The fog is still slightly there, but it's starting to clear up. And knock on wood, it looks like maybe changing the graphic settings to turn it down slightly might have actually made this game look a lot better, which I can appreciate. Probably just do low beams now. Kind of see now it's like 4 o'clock in the morning. And I do like that later in the summer it starts to get a little darker at night, which is nice. I kind of like that whole different change time of day. I don't like it in real life. Honestly, I don't like, I'm a Florida boy. Much rather, I like the spring and summer weather. So I like the longer days instead of longer nights like we're in now. Was not a fan of that when I was working at night. Going to work and it's like dark. Leaving work, it's still dark. Was not a fan of that. So we're crossing over whatever that is. Kind of going a little fast here. Slow this down a little bit. Crossing this, whatever that was. Yeah, honestly, I wish my setup was a little more comfortable. Oh, there's our HQ we're passing right now. Oh, tree. Great. We can get rid of that. Hopefully it goes away. We can show you how to get a tree out of the road. Alright, so we do have... Yes, we do have our chainsaw. Alright, so you just have to have it on you. And your guy will run around in a circle like he's Texas Chainsaw Massacre. Oh, he doesn't do that anymore. Okay. And oh, it still says fallen tree, so that's glitched. Unfortunate. I thought it would go away. Yeah, he doesn't spin around like a psychopath anymore. He was doing that before. Like he was dancing like the end of the Texas Chainsaw Massacre. I don't know. I feel like that was a missed opportunity being that's Halloween. Could have left that animation in for like another week and then get rid of it. And you see the little emblem in the front, the little bat. That's also another thing you get for the hood. They had another one too, but it looked a little stretched out. I don't know if it was like bat wings as well, but it looked a little blown out. I like this one. Not like very intrusive and does not impede my vision at all. I had a couple issues in the beginning trying to get this thing to go. So I had the back and forth of like the oil and everything, and I wanted to go to the truck shop to get the Halloween skin, which was really super easy. Just go to customization and bam, it's there. And I also got the little bat thing on the emblem. But then my steering wheel wasn't being registered, and I think that was a user error. For some reason it wasn't recognizing it as a steering wheel. It was like recognizing it was like a gamepad. So I had to wait for everything to kind of install, I guess for this, like G-Hub, even though it's not a Logitech. I had to wait for all those things to load in. And then unplug it and plug it back in, and then it seemed to kind of recognize it again. Which is fine. I mean, it is what it is. Alright, let's do it. Kind of creepy going through cornfields here. Yeah, this is a lot more. Like the last video kind of proves that this can be played very easily with the gamepad. But it's so much smoother with the steering wheel. Which anybody who says any of that stuff, 100% agree. I might actually dust off American Truck Simulator again. Because I've played that for the most part with a gamepad. So I might try this setup here. Which I'm still getting used to. This is like literally the second time. Like I tried it to make sure everything worked the first time. This is first recording. And again, it wasn't a very smooth process. Because this game likes to suck up your paging / VRAM. I had to sign out and sign back in to Windows. And I guess it didn't like that, or I tried it too soon. Oh, there's Yanni McGee. On a turn too. What are the odds? Couldn't yawn like in like 5 seconds. Couldn't yawn on a straightaway. But yeah, I wanted to close everything just so I can kind of recoup paging that it took last time when I tried this a couple days ago. But so far it's doing pretty decent. Again, I don't want to jinx myself, but it seems to kind of be doing what I was hoping. Has a frame rate hiccup every now and again, but that is kind of something that you get used to, even on like high-powered computers, which mine is not. You have issues like that. Like Gotham Knights was a nightmare when it first came out. Ended up getting that for cheap on Steam, just because of how unoptimized it was. Was able to scoop that up for a good price. And then eventually it became a very awesome game. Like I was contemplating on bringing that back to the channel. I don't know if you guys would like that, but I just continue playing it on my own. No big deal. But I do like that they put a lot of effort into getting that game to actually run how it should have been in the beginning. And this game will just get better too. Like I can't be hypercritical. That's only $22 American or USD. And they've been doing a lot to get this game to where honestly it should have been. Like I said in the first video, 100% this should have probably been early access, but and I don't work for the developer or the publisher, so it is what it is, whatever decision they make. But I think there would have probably been less backlash if it would have released under that. Pricing is still cheap, so it's not that big of a crucial situation. It's not like you're buying like a $50 game. But I mean, I 100% understand. Oh, we slowed down to try to make it easy on the turn and flatlined. But yeah, I mean, I can't be too critical on it. It's only, what, $21.99? And it was on sale for like a week. It's actually a lot of game for the price. Which is really impressive too. When you see games that are like budget price like this, you're really expecting very little out of it. And they've been busting their butt to make this game a lot better. And it's just gonna get better down the road. It was like already kind of somewhat stable, but I mean, I get it. A lot of minor bugs here and there. We ran into several of them along the way, and I know others unfortunately have had worse experiences, and I'm hoping they've actually gotten a better experience with all these updates. And yeah, I 100% agree on those people's part. This should have been early access. This shouldn't have been released in the state it was, but maybe it's easier to get a lot of people playing the game, to test it, to beta test it. And that's where an early access release could have helped a lot. And I mean, you get that early adopter price, would have been great. Get them to help you beta test the game and get it up to speed, and then eventually get to the V1. But it is what it is. I can't wait for this game to get way more optimized and less frame rate hiccups and less texture pop in. Had earlier where I was making the left. I'm not familiar with any of these roads. I was making a left coming to the truck shop, and it was it's basically a straight shot, and then you got to make either left or right. I don't recall what's on the other side. Could be like an Alpine market or something, or a logistics place. But regardless, probably 50 feet before I approached that intersection, that's when like the whole intersection popped in. I shit you not. It was like, oh god, gotta slam the brakes down. I know it was foggy at the time and it was starting to rain. It was maybe 5 minutes before we began recording. Because we went to the truck shop to go get oil and then basically started recording. But yeah, that is like everything popped in. So that's when we did what we needed to do. Restarted the game and everything on high settings. And I don't think we've had any sort of twitchiness since then. And we've played for almost 40 minutes. I don't think it's been super terrible. I think this might be the key to the success, at least for my computer, on what it's capable of doing. Because I think this has been a very smooth experience. Like, you might have draw distance issues where they kind of fade in and out, but before we're having certain intersections where like things just popped in. This is a lot more enjoyable, and this is a lot more beautiful too, with the shadows and whatnot, the sun creeping up here at 6 o'clock in the morning. I think we're premature on that. We'll leave it on. I don't know if they fixed the auto turn off on the blinkers or not, but unless it works better with steering wheels, like we're able to maintain a turn here and it wasn't automatically shutting off. Okay, I guess it's just gonna turn. Unlike the other one that was apparently a new road that we just went to do, like earlier on. We were anticipating a turn that was not a turn. But yeah, like it doesn't turn off as much. I don't know if that was just an issue with the controller, if it's still there or not, but with the steering wheel, it seems to actually work a lot more realistically. Where like as soon as the steering wheel kicks back to opposite direction, that's when your turn indicator turns off. Alright, we're going appropriate speed for construction zone. Yeah, this is what I was telling you the last game. With minimal fog and in the mornings, this game can get really beautiful for what it is. Might try to up the rear view mirror speed rates, because it's looking a little jumpy even on high. You might have to change that back to epic where it runs a little smoother. I mean, you get the gist of it though. It's slightly a slideshow. I would have thought it would have still been smooth for high. I can't imagine what that looks like low. It probably looks all pixelated or something. Updates like every like 5 seconds. Like it's on 3G or something. We have what, 124 to go. Not super terrible. We'll just have to hope we stay awake for it. I really like, this is the time I wish maybe our guy would have started yawning. Watch out for buffalo, it looks like, or bison. Might have looked more like a bison. Like, I could understand if my guy started yawning around this point, but he starts yawning like closer to like halfway. I feel like that's just so crappy. Hopefully we can turn it off or lessen the impact of it, because I play ATS and I love to grind from like one haul to the other haul. I would just basically get gas in between and then just go from one joint to another joint and continue going, continue doing the truck grind. I mean, I understand this tries to be sim, but I mean, we're playing a video game still at the end of the day. It's sim with like an asterisk. Yeah, this is way more enjoyable. You can actually have a better camera angle, minus the fallen tree tip. But with a steering wheel, definitely a lot less hand movement. It still kind of twitches. I don't know why that does that with the steering wheel. I don't know if it's like just, I don't know if steering wheel could drift, but something ain't right. But I mean, it still keeps the car smooth. It just does like a weird like micro twitch, and I don't know why it does that. Very insignificant, but with a trucking game, if you look at the steering wheel, you can see it. So don't look at the steering wheel. But it maintains your turns and stuff, which is awesome. That's kind of like really the downside of the gamepad, is that twitching. And like, I don't know why my gas is now, I put $400, so that was like a 98 miles, I think, or excuse me, 98 gallons. I would expect it to maybe be yellow now, not red, because we can go significantly longer time than what you would think. Like, this is the point where you think, oh shit, I have 20 miles to go, or 25 miles to go. And you're not. You go a lot more. I could probably go like maybe like another like 200 miles, maybe even more than that, on what gas we have remaining. I'm more concerned my dude falling asleep before we run out of gas. Love the roar of the engine in this game. It's to each of their own. Some people don't like it, other people like it. It's whatever. That's why I was kind of hoping like they're not stressing themselves too much about getting these updates. I'm kind of happy that they slowed down a little bit. Don't want them to be, I mean, it's a $22 game. I understand it's like probably your first game, but I mean, it's not worth killing yourself over. Kind of happy that those slowed down, as long as there's nothing major. And they were even able to kind of get the little nice update with the Halloween thing out. I wonder how this works later on. Like, we have to do another update for the Halloween stuff to go away, or are we gonna start seeing Thanksgiving things in November? Do we have a choice to leave the Halloween stuff out? Because that would be kind of nice. Personally, I would like to see a lot of Halloween things for a little bit. I'm not sure if it's like a timed event or what. But it is actually kind of cool. You go to one of the shops and the register clerk will have like a mask on, and I don't think they say anything ever to you. But it's kind of cool, like little touches like that. And like your HQ has Happy Halloween written on the ground, and I think, I don't know if it's what's like a cow, bison or something, some sort of skeleton farm animal, and like a little pen inside your workshop at your headquarters. So again, little details like that. Like, it's really cool that they have things like that. We're really expecting that. I don't play American Truck Simulator seasonally, I just kind of pick it up whenever. So I can't recall if they do things like that. I know farming games love things like this, like Animal Crossing and like Everdream Valley and a bunch of other ones. They'll do little like seasonal events, like things will kind of just show up. I don't know if simulators follow those same guidelines. I don't think Truck Driver does anything like that. Haven't played the new one yet, but I played the old one. It was fun for what it was. A little more arcadey. It was like your baby's first trucking sim. Again, I play these games just to have fun and not really to have like the big rig experience 100%. Ridiculous in the simulation. I 100% understand the steering wheel aspect of it, but I mean I don't have like a big rig steering wheel. This is like a PlayStation / PC steering wheel for like the PlayStation 4, and it's 100% sufficient. So you don't have to break the bank. You can just get like an older PlayStation 4 or Xbox One steering wheel, install G-Hub, get the drivers for it on your PC, and should work on here. No guarantee, but I think the one that I have is the Thrustmaster T80. So again, it's not the most realistic of steering wheels. Very small steering wheel. Whoa, there's a pop-in. And thought we were gonna go video without seeing a Mary Poppins, but there was one. Grass all of a sudden and then concrete. But yeah, I think it's a Thrustmaster T80. Not sure why that guy's just stopped there. Maybe a road issue, damage with the car or something. But yeah, it's not the most new steering wheels, but I mean, it's sufficient enough. For me, it's not even so much the steering wheel, it's just the comfort, finding where to mount the steering wheel, and then obviously to get the pedals to not slide on you and to be comfortable in like a certain somewhat realistic and relaxed seating arrangement. That's kind of like where I'm at with this. Just trying to find the comfort level and the accessibility of having it out. Is that like a Halloween thing on the sign? What is that on the sign? I'm trying to slow it down to see if I can see it. Pizza. It's not a Halloween. I thought it was Halloween because it was orange. Alright, is there anybody across the street here? No. So we're on to PowerHaul Manufacturing. I think it's this joint here. I think we've done this before. I think they just go to the same places. Alright, and then this one kind of looks like it might be raining a little bit. I don't know. I don't think so. It was just lines. Now this one's kind of a pain in the ass. You see where that thing is on the right? You might think it's an easy thing, but you have an awning behind us that doesn't make that easy to go in there. Surprisingly, you kind of have to back in, and you can't overshoot it because you hit the awning. Doesn't allow you to back in straight, so we'll just go to this one. This is also not that easy too because it's kind of short on the left side, so there's a fence there, so you kind of have to come in an angle. I think if you could do this haul, you could pretty much do any of them. Oh great, my guy's completely... That guy's yawning in the middle. Kind of have it straight somewhat. There we go. Whoa, overshooting by a mile. Yeah, we might have to get out and might have to do this regularly because our guy's gonna be yawning. And that's just makes it way more frustrating than it actually has to be. If we could do it with the right mirror. It's also very short loading dock too. Like you get it back there and you don't really like to. I think last time I got to stop at a 4 on precision parking. I just couldn't get it to go. Oh, this is wow. This one Dark Souls. I can't see anything. I can't imagine that we're straight right now. I cannot imagine that we're straight. We got straight there. That's fucking amazing. Pardon my French. Lay fucking amazing. If we get 5 out of this, it'd be amazing. I think we're just gonna run into the wall though. Oh, we actually did better now than we did the first time. That's amazing. If we were esports, we could scream, "Let's go!" But we're not. Yeah, look how much room, like, this is properly difficult to do. And somehow we managed to do it better the first time, or the second time. Wow. I'm impressed with what just happened here. Did not take as long as it did to leave. I can tell you that. It took like 10 minutes to try to leave. And I think this was technically a longer haul. I think time-wise and more money. But I think it was an easier drive than what we did in the last recording. Now we gotta hike a mile though. Let's take the truck. Let's drive over there. This thing is beautiful though. For Halloween themed skin, actually really cool. Like all the little details and the pumpkins and scarecrows and the bat and on the sides. Spooky house looks like Luigi's mansion. Really good detail. Enter over here, slide over. Then we'll drive over to the front. And we gotta remember to get gas. We might actually drive to a station and show you one of the clerks. Where's our loading dock guy? Here he is. Such a far distance. Yeah, see, this is where that awning just popped in. That's the difficult part. It looks easy. You might think it's an easy spot to get in. Nope. Never. Looks are deceiving. We'll just park here in the middle. I don't think anybody's gonna come over here. Yeah, that awning back there. This here. See how it's lined up? Can't really, with a trailer, super difficult to do. Not as easy as it looks. Alright, 8 hours, 54 minutes. Can't remember what our time was. I think it said 10 hours. 8,000. No cargo penalties. So good. We're getting better at that. Kept it at 100. Parking bonus. Seasonal. I think that's probably for like snow and ice and all that. Sweet. And we do have now a 5-star reputation, which is awesome. Fantastic. Alright guys, well, we're gonna go map The nearest gas station, or not gas station, but, or I mean, could be gas station, but a shop. We'll see. Gas station, probably preferred. Which we might actually do that because we need to get gas. Alpine gas. I think it's right across the street. I think I did this last time. I think I did this before the recording last time. Like a weird catty corner entrance here. Now I kind of want pizza, to be honest, seeing that sign. And this is one of the larger gas stations too, which I appreciate being a truck driver in this game. 100% appreciate the a little more expensive area. I think there's a whole other row of pumps. Not fall asleep there, buckaroo. And you gotta put your parking brake on for this stuff to work. I don't remember if we did pump gas last time. I won't get you to do that. Here's Pumpkinhead. And little details, very corny, but works for me. This was Alaskan Road Truckers. Thank you again to Road Studio and Green Man Gaming Publishing for the game code. Have a safe, happy Halloween, and we'll catch you in the next one. Later.